your girl Andrea, and this is a little bit of an update on everything that's been going on. So as you can tell, we're hauling manure today. Definitely needed to happen. We've gotten like just a little bit of rain every single day the last while, so we have not started to harvest yet either. But it has made cattle yards a little bit messy, and it happened right after, of course, when we combined steers and heifers and they're playing and everything. So we're cleaning it out today. They're locked in the back shed. This is load number 2 being loaded right now. I scrape while he goes out and hauls, and then he loads because he's quicker at it, but we'll let Dad do his thing. But yeah, I'll give you a house update because there's a lot of stuff happening over on the home building side of things. I'll show you the calves, all that good stuff in this video, so keep watching if you want to see all of the shenanigans. So he's having to mix some of the solid pieces with the very liquidy pieces over there, as you can see. That's pretty much water. So that's what he's doing right now. That way you can haul it better with a manure spreader, otherwise it runs out. So that's what I did for a while, and it's the last little bit of liquid coming out. So that's what rain does right there. Soupy, soupy. You'll never guess. But the skid loader is still not fixed. Needs to go back in when they have a chance. So it's leaking hydraulic oil still. We'll wait until they gotta tear it apart, like take hoses off and fix it. So they have to have time, but we don't want to have it sitting there for an unnecessary time because we need it. So that what else is up right now? Clearly they played in the mud the last couple of days, but I would say we have some chunky boys ready to go. We just sold another load and have another load on the list, so we'll have another good 80 head out of here pretty quick again. I think this shed is the best thing ever. We put them back here so they're out of the way to clean the yard, and they thought it was jailbreak. It was the best day of their lives. Now they're like, oh man, our food's over there. Getting the last bit. I don't have another load yet. Would you like a little bit of corn that I just found? Because corn grows everywhere. Yes, please. So these are all first calf heifers to be. This is Oops' mom, who needs to be put back on fat feed. Just haven't gotten her in yet. And a couple of the babies that didn't get weaned are doing really well. Preg check soon. So these were first calf heifers this year, so as long as they're bred, they're coming seconds. I did see this baldy over here, this one, being ridden the other day, so that sucks, but I read. Everybody looks good. Look at that. Clean and fresh. For now. But bam. It's even drying because we got a good breeze today, if you can't tell. It's always windy in the Midwest. Always. Seeing what this little lady can do. Okay. Back him up. Back him up. There's no traction in here, huh? Not bad. Let's clean a little bit in that shed right now. Paisley's watching the line. She wants to go for their head. I don't know why, but I guess she got kicked once. Lacey! Lacey, please don't. Come on, chunkies, let's go! Hey, boys and girls, let's go! Hey! Come on, boys! Come on, boys! Come on! Let's go. And made it. I picked a great day to do a vlog with now a lot of wind. We are cleaning out that center yard now, so that's been 4 cattle sheds at a time. Hauling out for them, and then they might start combining today depending if the beans are dried down enough. My dad and his brother farm together, so he's out there going to go check with the combine, see what the beans are doing for moisture. We're gonna take another load out of there, at least, and then clean out the alleyway in the barn here, do all that jazz. That's chaos, but of course now the wind is super excessive. So. Load number 3 coming in hot. It's nice because he's just hauling right out there. So, all right, we got, I don't even know, 4 loads out of here, and we're gonna scrape the alleyway. I'm gonna go see if the combine is going or not. Dad said he saw it go down the road, but not sure if it's actually going. So I'm gonna go check that real quick. Go, folks. We even got the American flag up there. So they're hauling 1 more load of manure out of the barn quick. We started combining beans. They're a little wet. They're 15.3, so we're gonna sit for a bit and see if they dry up just a little bit since it's windy and warm. And then I'm gonna go see what the house update's doing. So stay tuned. Footing's going down. They even got the fancy pump. So fancy. Goodness. Neat. I got the kittens so they can't get themselves ran over today. And they're getting with it today. So, used to be a house there. Now there's not a house. I'll share some footage of that here too, but they're gonna do foundation-ish stuff, so stay tuned. I'll do an update later when they're not all here and I don't feel like an awkward person. So the worst part is that they're all like watching me record right now and I'm like, hey. But they have made a lot of progress, so we'll talk about that a little bit later in this video. I just want to come over here, get some mouse traps because we have some ice in the barn inside barn. So they're getting ready to have a good time pouring concrete. There goes our combine back. See you later. So this is our bull that had a nice infection in his hip that moved to his entire leg, and he got a lot of antibiotics to fight it, came out of it, and he still is not mean. But, oh, explosive diarrhea. Missed it. So he has scar tissue, and it causes him to be a little off, but he is so nice. Can't say goodbye.
This is the one we found in the machine shed that one night morning.
Yeah, this is the bull that was in the machine shed when the cows were out in my last video.
He's not a fighter, he's a lover.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Safety first. Power tools and cow feet. Well, bull feet, but you know. Goodbye. Back up.
It's gonna feel weird because I haven't
Come on, back up.
had a normal toe for
Back
a
up.
couple of years now. Can you
Back
swing
up.
your butt?
No.
Swing your butt. Try.
Come on, buddy. This is why we can't get rid of him. He's just so nice. All right, sir. Yeah, you're not gonna like the way that feels.
He's walking better.
Well, it's gonna feel real wonky for a few days.
Yeah. Come on, my guy. I know, there's not many that would do this for us. Good job, sir. Gracias. Keep going. You're doing great. I need to shut this gate, though, so you have to go past this. Thanks, Ed. I am headed to go get a nice little workout in. It's been a hot second since I've had a good workout with the lovely moving process and everything that's happened in the last week, and construction and craziness and chaos. So I'm gonna go get a good lift in. Haven't decided if I'm gonna do arms or legs yet. We'll see how exhausted I am after moving all this stuff out of the way that's in the garage. You'll see in a little bit how much stuff is in the garage from moving. But we'll do a little bit of an update in the house, see if we get rolling in the field. I don't know if they're gonna try it or not. It's really windy. Like, I thought it was windy earlier. Like, it's incredibly windy now. So we'll go see what's up. But that's what's happening. Got 11 loads of manure hauled today. That's a lot. There's a lot of cow poop right there. A lot of it was just extra volume from the little bit of rain and fog and moisture we've had, but you know. So this is the state of everything in the garage. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna work out in there. I got a freezer here. Furnace parts, air conditioner, furnace, fridge. It got fuller than I thought it was gonna be, so I'm gonna have to rearrange a few things here and there. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next. Then I'll go show you the house. And go check out your basement?
This is your basement.
Footings are poured. So this is basement. Front door right there. Goes around. Kids are playing fetch, but they're gonna set up forms for walls and such next, tie some rebar, all kinds of fun stuff. A lot of stuff has happened in the last little while. Nothing had happened till Friday, so this is a Thursday update. All right, so it's windy enough that I have to do this update from my vehicle, otherwise you cannot hear me. So without further ado, here's all the shenanigans. So, timeline. Like I said, it's Thursday. So they showed up for the first time last Friday. Last Friday, they tore out all of that concrete that you're gonna see shortly. Got it piled up, started hauling it away, kind of capped some water lines and stuff that were in the way, and took samples for septics, permitting project, all that good stuff. And then obviously weekend they didn't work. Monday they came, they hauled out more concrete. They also dug the basement and did some little stuff like that. Tuesday, they took the house down. So on Monday, we got the air conditioner, the furnace, the, all of the stuff out of the house so they could take it down. And we're also going to use our furnace, air conditioner, and water heater because they're all really new in the last 5 years in the new house. That way we don't have to spend that money right now when they're the right size, they're newish, all that good stuff. Got everything unhooked. Tuesday morning, we had to wait for the electrician. So he came and unhooked the house because we have the overhead power lines that were there, and they moved the LP tank, and then they took down the house, hauled the rest of the concrete out, and on Tuesday they finished hauling the entire house out. So if I flip this around, that's where the house used to be. They tore all of the house down, hauled that away. The tin went to a metal guy, and then they also hauled all the concrete out to their pit. So literally nothing left anymore. They leveled the ground off. I was gone on Wednesday. I went and did some boutique stuff, so I was not here, but they weren't here either, so it worked actually pretty well. Otherwise, I've been kind of like answering questions, running around, all that good stuff. And then today they poured the footings for the foundation and did all that jazz. Tomorrow morning, they're gonna tie some rebar, start the process, all of that good stuff. So things have happened incredibly fast with the house, which is awesome. And update wise with the house construction process, since it's being built off site, it is completely sheetrocked now. So they're going to be moving into painting and trim and doors and all that good stuff. So we're building a house that essentially, it's from Custom Touch Homes in Madison, South Dakota, for anyone that's local. They build it 100% inside in 8 to 10 weeks. So they started the middle of August and they're already, like I said, done sheetrocking. They were wiring all of last week. Got the sheetrocking done, they'll move into the next steps and they'll keep going. So I would say by Halloween our house will be done, and then we're just kind of waiting for the moving process. So
Custom Touch, and they have plans you can use. They have entirely custom. You can do whatever you want to do, made on site, easy peasy. Kind of saves you on the interest only payments of construction loans when interest is 8+% right now. All that good stuff, and just makes it go a lot quicker. So we're hoping to be in by Thanksgiving. I will be very happy for him by Thanksgiving, but like Christmas for sure. It just depends how long it takes the movers to end up getting over here, and then the inspection process, getting it all hooked up, all that good stuff. But we gotta get the walls poured, move electric stuff, plumbing, water lines are already in there. Yeah, all that good stuff. So that's the house building process. It's been absolutely insane and so fast, but so good that it's just getting done. I love it. We gotta update our electricity because, as you can see, we have a nice overhead power line that is rotten. So they're actually gonna move that box over there so it's not in the middle of the yard anymore, and all that good stuff. But yeah. So here we go. This is the process of what has happened the last few days with timestamps for you because it's been chaotic. More stuff coming up, clearing it out. And then there's Todd. Nice. How'd that feel?
2 panes of glass. Look out, Tex.
Jeez, that's some tough glass.
Maybe I'm tough.
Hey, don't worry, we can still get in our house. There's an entry right there, still standing. And I think the bathroom's still intact, kind of. Have fun.
Footings are poured. So this is basement.
Well, as you can see, the grain cart is parked at the moment. So
The beans are sitting at 15.3, and you get penalized pretty heavy at that point if you bring them in just a little bit too high in moisture. So we're gonna let them dry and see if they're below 15 or 15 and below tomorrow and get with it. So they also had some fixes and stuff to do on the combine, but these are the NK20B6E3S soybeans, which is pretty much all of our soybeans this year. So they have a 2.0 relative maturity, which is pretty common for our area. Usually you're like the 1.8 to 2.2 for beans. But harvest is gonna get crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. But cows are out and about, walking over here. Here's the ladies. We have the last group out on pasture, so this is the last 30 pairs or so out here. We'll move them across to our place pretty soon, or we move those other cows home. Probably maybe feed them there for just a little bit before we haul them home and wean them. But as you can see, they're just chilling. So, all right, that is today's random shenanigans of everything that has happened. Until next time, we'll see you then. If you have any questions, let me know. But thanks for watching.